Britain invents soccer, that's why they used to call it that, and then can't win at it. America invents basketball, and then can't lose at it.
16.
Cops.
Hi guys, welcome back again to the channel. Today we are really excited to be checking yet another video with you guys. But if you're new here, please consider liking, subscribing. So let's dive right into today's reaction.
I'm Mike with List 25, and here are 25 areas in which the United Kingdom totally triumphs over the United States. All right, let's get this out of the way. This list is meant to be a joke. I love the US and I love the UK. I'm not trying to start a war. This entire list is meant to be in good humor. So please, please, please don't take offense.
I do love the disclaimer you gave there.
Because I was actually about to be like,
okay.
25.
Displaying actual prices. In most US states, you don't pay the price on the product. You pay the price plus the tax. In Britain, the tax is included.
24.
Complaining. Nobody complains better than the British. Nobody.
23.
Documentaries. 2 words. David Attenborough.
22.
yeah. Actually, the price, I think it's an issue in the US because you say a certain price, when you get to the counter to pay, you're adding your
tax and everything.
So it's actually like,
I think it happens here also.
Obviously.
When we buy something and then at the moment of paying, you're now seeing ridiculous
it's quite infuriating most of the time.
Annoying.
I know what I saw. What if I'm buying what is the exact amount on my card? So
do you understand?
You get that.
Do you know if I have that tax, you're
like plugs. First of all, the voltage is higher. It's 220 versus only 110. But guess what? British plugs also have significantly better safety features. More power, more safety.
What?
21.
Bathrooms. In America, if someone wants to check if a stall is occupied, they just peek through the gap. In Britain, this would never work. There is no gap.
20.
That's invasion of privacy. There shouldn't be something like that in the bathroom. People, what? What if you're in that awkward situation of...
Yeah, you know that moment.
Yeah, that's...
that's weird. That's
a
and
bit
creepy.
Tricky. Yeah, it's creepy. That's perverted.
If I see people through my home, I'll be like,
what, bro?
What the? I ended there.
20.
Anger management.
Roundabouts. The British obsession with these is warranted. Even the Mythbusters showed they were more effective than traffic lights.
19.
Messing with France. As the British say, France is a beautiful country. The only downside is that it's filled with the French people. C'est seulement une blague. Nous vous aimons. Allons-y.
18.
Having their flag put on other flags. Even a US state has the Union Jack on it. Hawaii.
I think
17.
I think that is due to the Commonwealth, like the Commonwealth country relating to British.
They put their flag on
another flag. I think they're actually the head of Commonwealth. That is the royal family. Like I don't know how to fully describe that, but I'm just thinking it's from that area. That's why they actually
the concept came
about. But you can help us down below if you think we are wrong about it, and we are sorry if we are wrong about it.
Losing at their own sports. Britain invents soccer, that's why they used to call it that, and then can't win at it. America invents basketball, and then can't lose at it.
16.
Cops. On average, American police kill more civilians in 1 month than British police kill in 2 decades.
15.
Electing third-party.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I saw a video like that.
Because there's the American police goes around with guns, while the British police do not move around with guns. So there's a difference in area when a police loses his or herself to
temper and stuff like that. Yeah, that's true.
But to see the decade in a month and the amount of police people, civilians, police in UK killed in a decade, like.
But I don't think that the police should kill civilians.
No, you shouldn't.
You are there to protect them. I feel like a non-lethal approach should always be the first thing, except whereby the person or the individual is shooting at you.
Yeah.
that is when I don't have an issue with you shooting back. Sorry for me using that word, but non-lethal approach at every single turn. First of all, please, please, these are people's parents, people's loved ones, and people's family. Let them get back to them safely. Sorry for that pause.
Yeah,
Thank you.
sorry.
Party candidates. Okay, it's not like this happens regularly, but it definitely happens more than never. And that is exactly how often it happens in the US.
Wow.
14.
Date format. Smallest to largest. Doesn't that make sense?
13.
Understating things. During World War II, when Britain was being bombed almost constantly, Churchill referred to it as the unpleasantness. That just about sums it up.
12.
Cheaper real food. In the US, only fake food is cheaper.
Whoa.
11.
And
The
fact
metric
they know-
system. They don't do
Mhm.
it perfectly.
Like for him to say only fake food are, cheaper, and there's a McDonald's sign there. So this food ain't actually,
Wow.
it is what it is.
That hits me to my core.
Me too.
They definitely do it better.
10.
Tea. In Britain, teas are small, hot, and lightly sweetened. In the US, they're big, cold, and stuffed with diabetes.
9.
Playing the villain. If the bad guy isn't Russian, he's British.
8.
Empire. Even today, the Queen is still the head of state in 15 different countries.
Yeah.
7.
Rolling cheese. Only in Britain will you find a bunch of people chasing cheese down a hill. Cooper's Hill cheese rolling and wake.
6.
Why?
NHS. In the US, people declare bankruptcy because of hospital visits. In the UK, you don't. As a note, the NHS is paid for by taxes, but even then, the US spends over $8,000 per person every year for healthcare, while in the UK, it's only around $3,000.
5.
The difference is massive. Recently, I stumbled upon a woman on, I think, one of the social media platform, and she just simply put, I think he sent the video to me.
Yeah.
The amount she called up to
$239,000.
$239,000. 12K for parking. I was like, what's happening?
And in that video, she actually stated that some things were not even included.
Their child in ICU wasn't
Yeah,
included.
was not
just
included. Just to give birth, the days they spent in the hospital room, the anesthesia, the
price there
equipment.
was
Like,
ridiculous.
I still remember everything. I still even remember the anesthesia was about $6,300. The hospital equipment was about
I think
$18,000.
the
Come
room,
on,
the room she stayed was about $23,000.
why? It's too much. It's too much. But actually, there was something she said in that video. She stated that not actually her, but rather in the comment section, some people were like, "Oh, that's what they charge the insurance." But if they were to pay it by cash themselves, it's down to like about $50,000 and so on and so forth. But even that $50,000 right
still
there is still, that's about, in our currency, that's about 70 something million naira.
Do we even have such money in our bank account? How many percent of people have such money? Okay, sorry, I'm going overboard with it. What? Like the prices are, it
This
keeps
is
going. Their
mind-blowing.
medical charge is really
Come on, guys.
clean.
5.
Marketing. Or rather, the lack of it. In America, they actually stop live sporting events for the sake of adverts. And let's not get started on infomercials
Live
or
sporting
medication
events?
advertisements.
4.
Wow.
Keeping calm. Just check the news coverage of Ebola. In the US, you would think the world was ending. In the UK, it was just another news story.
Wow.
3.
Taxes. For the Americans out there, in Britain you have PAYE. It's how the government collects taxes, and it's incredibly convenient. As an employee, you don't have to fill out a single form. Ever. In the US, the IRS could implement this system as well, but the tax industry is a huge lobby, so don't expect to stop filling out W-2 forms or 1099 forms anytime soon.
2.
Even here on YouTube, I recently
Yeah.
updated my tax form again. And I was like, what's happening here?
News. The BBC. Need I say more? As a note, the US has NPR, but nobody listens to that. It's not sensational enough. Let's get some CNN and Fox up in here.
Yeah.
Faster internet. Dear
wow.
America, you invented this thing. Why does Mount Everest have faster internet than you?
Enjoying our lists? Be sure to click that subscribe button in the top right corner so you don't miss out on new ones every Monday through Friday. Share them with your friends and help us consistently consume.
I would actually say the internet got me for real. Better something you don't have. Even Mount Everest has internet than the. Wow, that's how it
That's not nice. That's not nice. That's just not nice. And it's quite funny that most of these things we laugh at it, but that is the reality.
Do you know what somebody said in the comment section? He said, Americans don't lose at their own sport because they are the ones playing. Who plays them? That's that. That's funny. That's funny though.
No, I'm not thinking about it. I don't want to think about it.
Oh my goodness.
Well, please let's address some of these issues, especially the hospital stuff.
Yeah.
Because when the hospital bills are made so high, a lot of people tend to lose their homes, their lives.
And you actually say a lot of people go bankrupt for it.
Yeah, so let's work on that
and
system.
being sick is something that is
inevitable.
So you need to make it at a lower cost for people
Yeah.
to actually afford, not at the expense or the luxury of their life entirely for trying to be
To
whole
get well,
and well
or
again.
give birth to a child. You
Really,
understand?
it's really high. It's really high. Very, very high. This was funny to watch. Let us know what you think about this down below. Do not forget to like, subscribe to the channel. Love you guys, and bye.